All right, dudes. I'm fucking flooding the zone with videos recently, man. It's been that time where I'm just fucking really kind of in thought, I guess. I'm at this struggle phase where I'm like maxing out the most that one man can manage, right? It's like it's not a matter of how good I am or how talented I am. There's just a maximum that one man can fucking do. You know what I mean? And it's not a knock on me. It's just the realities of business. Okay. So I've got to. That's why I'm talking about making this sales team, which is something I'm gonna have to do. Which, you know, as the provocateur in the war against salesmen, the instigator of the war against salesmen, that makes me seem kind of like a slime ball, right? Like, and fucking Glorious Applebee's, like one of my fucking all-time favorite fucking YouTube commenters, man. Like an all-timer for me. He commented, if you can't beat him, join him. Which is not like he was being like a hater. But like it was kind of like, I do deserve a little bit of like, yo, you're the fucking, you. Because let's be real, right? Like, if I want to stop what I'm doing right now and just stay in business, I'm a millionaire, right? Like I'm a millionaire. I own a company worth millions. I don't have to grow. I don't have to grow. I can stay where I'm at. But I don't believe that's sustainable either. This is the bullshit of fucking owning a business. Like this is like the part that people don't tell you about, or that people do tell you about it, but you can't understand it until you're there, is like it fucking owns you, right? Like last night, Christmas night, I tried so hard to not fucking stress and focus on my business. And why stress? I got money. There's plenty of money. So there's no reason to stress. Like it's not that I'm stressed, it's just like I don't know what I want to fucking do. And I don't want to. Like, another guy commented, and I forget who it was, but it was a name I recognize for sure, but they commented about, like, you know, you get these sales guys, and it's going to be, like, my big concern of, like, you know, how are you going to control the quality? You're going to have a bunch of fucking douche heads out there fucking, you know, being frat boys, like, always be closing, bro, fucking high-fiving, windmill high-fives while they're ripping people off, like, and I don't operate that way. And like I said in the other video, it's like sales guys, you got to let them sell, and you got to let them make a lot of money, or they won't fucking work for you. They just won't. I know how it works with sales guys. They make fucking bank. Like I would tell a kid, someone's like trying to like, hey, what can I do to make a shitload of money, but like not like have to work my ass off all the time? It's like sales, getting the fucking some kind of fucking sales, like in the corporate world, fucking selling business to business software or some shit. Go work at Salesforce. That's where the money's at. So I don't know. I don't want these guys to fucking. I don't want to get some fucking car salesman in here destroying like this fucking brand of integrity and shit that I've built up. So like it does create question, because like I have to get away from it. It can't be the fucking Corey show, right? Like it can't. It's unsustainable. It's got to be, you know, and it's like I guess I could like organically over time develop my staff better to like, you know, emulate me, like as they experience more situations and see how I'm gonna react, they become like better lieutenants in the fucking brass army, I guess, you know. But realistically, I need like a way to sell work and maintain revenue without my good name, more or less. Like as like the company's name we can do, right? Like Dyson Plumbing we can do. It can be based off of Dyson Plumbing goes hard. And that's why like I've built systems, like, and I don't go over it too much because it is boring, right? Like it's like I don't really talk about plumbing as much as I talk about business and about like how I turned $7,000 into multiple millions of fucking dollars, you know? That's what my channel is really about. But like I do have systems in construction that make this easy. I do have systems for bidding somewhat that make it, well, that's out the fucking window. Because the sales guys are coming in and they can't, like a majority of my bidding system is based off of intuition and experience. So like I can't, that's fucking worthless. I mean, absolutely. Like, how do I hire an estimator and be like, okay, here's how we bid over here at Dyson. We look at the plans and we just like know how long it's gonna take by looking at it. How do I, you know what I mean? I'm like, can you do that? And he's gonna be like, fucking Chad, my father-in-law, I tried to kind of get him to help me with estimating at one point. And the way I do it, it's accurate. Like, it is accurate. Like, I told you about my controller that's going to be coming over here full-time at some point. She works somewhere else. Like, she goes over my jobs, and she's like, God damn, she was like, it's, like, your price. She was like, sometimes I'm blown away at how you sell it for what you sell it for. But, like, she's like, your pricing, like, for sure my pricing's right. I know, because I know what other contractors are bidding on the same jobs I do. I know my pricing's right, and I can get there in fucking 20 minutes on 10,000 square foot or less. I can get there so goddamn fast. And Chad got mad as fuck at me because he spent like all day on a material takeoff, like going over plans, like with this scale, like it's 100 foot a 2 inch, it's half, it's a 200 foot a half inch, it's, going and measuring it all out. Whereas I can just look at it and kind of be like, about 100, about this much, each sink's 20 feet, 20, 40, 60, 80, and kind of just get this rough number. And like, I'm always pretty much right. Like, and I really do trust that my gut and my numbers, like I trust it with your paycheck, and I won't fuck you over. But I can't ask another sales guy or some other estimator to come and do that shit. So it brings me back to I gotta fucking have the fucking dorky goddamn software where I have some bitch fucking go through and click through the fucking plans and say like, oh, this is 1/2 inch copper, click here to here, click here to here, click here. And that fucking sucks. But this is why, like, I try to fucking reinvent the wheel and I try to cowboy this shit, right? And I try to say, I don't need to do that. I can fucking bid it my way. My way's right. I can back it up good. Because it's like, you don't want to fucking argue with me. Tell me why my price is wrong. I'll fucking show you. I can fucking back it up. I can defend my price. But those sales guys or estimators aren't going to be able to fucking do that. Like, they won't be, they're going to say, well, I just looked at it, and like the way Corey does it, he probably would have said 4 or 5 days. So I said 6 to be safe. I don't, like, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? I got to give these guys a concrete. So I'm going to have to fucking have an estimating department, like just literally doing lame click-throughs, which maybe I'll sub that out. This is where, like, I get emails all the time for estimating guys. And like, it's one of these things where now I'm figuring out I'm going to have to do this the same fucking way that everybody else fucking did it. I can't be all fucking, oh, Brass House figured out some fucking neat way to do shit. It's going to be the same as everybody else, dude. But I got to figure out how to not be fucking slimeball. So right now, the only thing unique about my company that's like separate, like what differentiates me from like any other like somewhat successful company is I did it without credit. Like, I paid for everything cash. You know what I mean? Like I don't, my EBITDA or whatever those numbers are dummy good because I don't have fucking payments. But then other than that, it's just a fucking any other fucking company. Like, there's nothing cool to it. I'm gonna have to have a fucking boring fucking estimating department. I'm gonna have to have fucking slick rig fucking sales guys that I gotta fucking try to keep from fucking my customers over. And then I'm gonna have lazy plumbers that ain't cut from the shit that I like. It's like the acceptance. You know, like I had this acceptance when I played music. I played music and I'm shit at music. But like the one thing that was cool about me on guitar is like I'm very bad at guitar. There's actually some videos of me playing on here that you could find if you really wanted to. But I'm very bad. But like the one thing that was cool is I could make music up for hours on end. Like I could just be like, oh, you want to just jam? Sure. And I could just make up music, and it would be fairly decent. Like I'd say like 5 out of 10, maybe even 6 out of 10. Cool. I could just make up riffs and like play lead guitar all day long. But whenever I was playing music, I was very into it for years and years and years. And what really made me not get into it, or like lose interest, was whenever I just had the realization that it's like, it's just the same fucking songs. Like, even if you're like Metallica, right? Like, Metallica, what they start, Kill 'Em All was like 1983 or 84, whenever it got released. So they probably were playing that shit in like dive bar or, you know, small clubs for like 2 years before then. And then probably like 2 years after. So Metallica probably had 4 years of playing those same fucking 10 songs every day. And people don't want anything else. People don't want to see your artistic side. They don't want to see what's fun for you to go up there and just noodle and jam, right? Like, it's just the boring shit now. It's just you play fucking, you know, that same fucking song every night. And that for me was just like, I'm done with music. As soon as I realized it's just the same song, it's like, this sucks. And then whenever it's like, we'll do covers, it was like, oh, someone else wrote. They already had fun making it, and now we just have to fuck. Like, the fun part's making it, right? It's like the, you know. And now it's the same with my company. It's like this realization that it's like, I have to be fucking boring. I have to be like I'm not gonna be able to. No one cares to watch me fucking noodle on my guitar for an hour. They want me to play fucking Wonderwall. You know what I mean? And it's like, no one wants to see the artistic shit. No one. Like, my company's not going to be successful by being, like, the cool things about me, right? Like, the unique, Corey things that, like, have made me successful so far are like, the commercial viability runs out. You know what I mean? Like, the return on investment is expired on the uniqueness of Corey. Like, now it has to be boring, standard fucking gay fucking company with estimators and sales guys and fucking Glorious Applebee's fucking calling me out, which he's fucking halfway right. I like that guy, and that's why he's not being a hater. He's just being like, me. He's just calling like it is. Like, okay, well, you can't beat him, I guess join him, and fucking A. You know? That's why, like, I guess I'm fucking... Welcome to Dyson Plumbing. We play Wonderwall.